Hey, party animal. Hey, sister member. Hey, you doing? How was your day yesterday? How was your birthday? How was your day? Did everybody know it's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to? Did they know? Did they know? Did you feel celebrated and loved? That's all I want to know, girl. Because they better let me find out. Let me find out it was different. Let me find out what the kids be saying these days. It hit different. Well, it hit different. Everything hit different. Hey, during. Oh, yeah, I'm a second late up in here, but I'm in the building. You know I'm here. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Gucci, Gucci, how you doing? How you doing? Long Wolf, how you doing? How you doing? So y'all know it's Throwback Thursday. So we're gonna throw back what we're gonna talk about yesterday to today, because I mean it's been a lot in my world to watch. In my world to watch. So Hunty, let's get in. And I went to sleep almost 6 o'clock this morning, and then I woke up at 8, but I laid to bed till like 10:30. Like, oh, I can't get up, but I couldn't go back to sleep. Sweet potato, remember how you doing, sis? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so this I want to talk about first, because if I don't, I'm going to slip the thoughts I have about it. Because the last thing I watched before I went live, well, it was two things. One was Tulsa with Jag and TJ on there. And that's a whole nother story, because we'd have to get into yesterday before we got into today with them. And the other one was I had watched some of Brooks. I haven't finished it, but I just, oh my goodness. I tell you, some of these lives at this point I wouldn't see at all if I didn't see him somewhere else. Because I'm like, oh, that's how I be feeling. It's just me sometimes like, oh. But then when it's going like, hold on, wait, what happened over there? Can't stand it. But what happened? So that's how I be. But anyway, I was watching comic. How you doing? How you doing, sis? So I was watching Brooks, and she was playing a little bit of Broke Brooms live. This is how far I made it in, y'all. Okay, so my response right now is off what I saw. Okay, because I got a lot to talk about from yesterday to 1 o'clock in this morning and all this type of stuff that's been going on Skreetz. The Skreetz on fire. They're on fire. I went out to get Pepsi. I don't even drink Pepsi. I went to get Pepsi, and I said, "Oh Lord, it's fire! It's fire! It's fire all on these streets. We're sector to sector. I mean, it's fires." But anyway, so Brooke is playing this Broke Rooms live, and I will agree with the words that Brooke said herself. Got begging ass Jared. Let me tell you something. I used to watch and just be watching. Y'all know I don't be in no bushes. I'm in a throne. I'm sitting on a couch. I am eating while I'm watching. I'm not in no bushes. I'm not scratching my ass. I ain't catching poison ivy. I'm not in no bushes. Okay, I got texture issues, so I know I ain't getting bushes rubbed all on me. I can't unless we sniping. You know, then I'm in the right gear to be in your bushes. But anyway. So it's back in last year, cause all I used to see him. I mean, he would come here. I gotta go to work. I ain't got no gas. All I got is two chicken nuggets, no grease. He had Kool-Aid, no sugar. He had hot dogs, no buns. You understand me? He had a car, no gas. He had a phone, no way to pay the bill. I said, I never met so many people. Hold on, I mean, if it's that free, hold on. I'm not putting up my cash app right now. Because if it's that free, I mean, they just for any reason. Danny, what's the campaign? What's the fundraiser for today? Oh, the fundraiser is because I paid my rent. Didn't we all pay some bills? Didn't we all go to the store and have to get some food? Didn't we all? I mean, so is that the fun? That's gonna be my new fun. That's the fun. The fun is I'm just broke. Shit, I had to hit my sister because I was $2 short. I said, girl, just Danny, take that out because some of the stuff is impulsive. You ain't gotta take it all off. You only gotta take one thing off. And don't you ever take something off and it be like, dang, that was more. I just wanted to be the equal amount. I'm short. Now I make you want to add something on to make that difference. Like, well, you did say I got 215. Okay, I'm gonna put it to 215.01. I'm a mess. Cree, how you doing? But so it was begging ass Jared or shall we say, gigolo, gigolo, ass Jared. What's up on there? Program down. Star, aka Boy Girl. Look, boy, girl, you done let us see that inside your house is too much dysfunction for you to be talking about anybody else's house. Talk about living in a glass house. She's living in the glass mansion. I said, girl, your husband done checked you. You done been so inappropriate in front of your daughter that I wonder what else you done seen and heard, honey. Especially from the YouTube. I'm not even talking about what you're doing at home, girl. I'm not gonna stress you that way. I'm gonna say, do you sit up with and grab a bucket of popcorn and y'all broke room it together? Like, I'm just confused and I'm sad. And I'm sad. But that's not what I want to get into. I want to get into the person that was at the bottom over there next to Jerry. And that would be Sly doing Sly. Now, you know Sly girl. I used to have so much love for you, but when you decided to make a problem with me that had nothing to do with me and you, I decided, girl, there's nothing I want to do with you because I can't trust that. Because if I want to make a problem with you, I'd be like, girl, you make more bad moves than I've ever seen. But I don't. Because you're a grown, honest woman, and I let you move. But, girl, you said a couple of things I want to go ahead and debunk for you real quick. We're going to start with you telling Brooke that she was, you said it with authority and power. You said how she had copyright infringed on MC Hammer can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. But girl, if you're a real music head, you know that MC Hammer got it from Rick James. Super 3. Girl, you better, if you're gonna quote music, you better give it to me all the way, girl. Don't you dare come throwing something at somebody you ain't even went to the beginning. Yeah. Anyway, back. Then you start telling us all how we need to know the Constitution and read the Constitution and do the Constitution and do the Constitution. First of all, the Constitution damn near as old as Jesus, okay? And because of that, lots of what it's talking about don't govern the people like it should in a democracy. And the Constitution, when written, the first damn 4 articles are damn near about, the Senate, the House. Not damn near, they are. Then they go into the president, then they go into this, and when they get to us, and like, what's this, Article 7 or something, they throw us in here a little bit, other than the people in the power. They throw us in here, the people. But like in Article 7, when the Constitution was written, I would have to go really look it up, because I'd be lying if I told you I had it memorized. But ain't it like Article 7 when they talking about, they only talking about 9 states? The country got way more than 9 states these days. So when you even look at it, it's like 9 or 11, it's like Pennsylvania. I'm not in a history class, but you tell us to check something that you only want to grab pieces out of. And that's what's wrong with people when they talk about the Constitution. They grab pieces, and even when they get to the amendments and people start telling us, they don't even understand the whole amendment that they're telling me about. Because if you know, it's so old that it don't govern a lot of us, even for us as women. So when people keep throwing it, are we throwing the piece you talking about or the whole damn thing? I'll wait. And then your quote of the greatest person to tell us about the Constitution is Teresa? What? Girl, please bye. Sit down. Anyway, that was 2. And there was one more thing. Oh, girl, you still talking about Taylor and Dolls. Oh, please, girl. Like, that's why when you know somebody got an issue with their weight and they not fat, you call them fat because you know it's going to bother them. How old are we? And then I'm like, dang. They'll say if Danny yelling or screaming that she's intimidating and bothering people, all these heifers be threatening each other. Brooke done been challenged to actually go fist to cuffs more times than I've seen a person who's not threatening to fight anyone be threatened to fight. They all want to get. Amber said she was going to do a whole mutual battle with her. With mutual battle actually means you're going back and forth. It has nothing to do with this. If it led to this, what they'll say is you all went back and forth, it led to you two fighting. I'm like, wait a minute. Once again, we're throwing out these laws, we're throwing out these words, we're throwing out the Constitution, we're throwing out all this stuff as if we helped write it. You know why? Because some people grab the part of it that feel like it made them the Constitution, them the people worthy. Baby, the people worthy, the people I told you all the Article 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. Them the people. You the government, girl. Smear Constitution, my ass. But if you read it thoroughly, you'd be like, wait, hold on. Some of this stuff, I've watched them go ahead. Wait, did you just say this about the president in here? Wait a minute, I know for a fact right now the president ain't doing none of this shit. So why ain't nobody grabbed this Constitution and tell me about it now? Weird, I'm so tired of these fake news as content creators who throw out laws, throw out catchy phrases, throw out stuff that the world is fighting and don't even know what they're talking about when they do it. Anyway, Cersei, how you doing? Sis, y'all know when I get in the zone. I just came, but I was like, let me throw that. Let me throw that. Then, oh my God, where do I start? These streets on fire. And I'm so glad I wasn't trapped in one of the burning buildings. That means you deep in it. That means you part of it. But they'll make you part of it. Yeah, Jenny, I saw you laugh. So you agree with everything this person ever said wrong? You coming at me shady, and I still don't disagree with everything that you just said in the sentence, but I know that shit you just said about I was agreeing with everything they said. I don't agree with nothing everybody says. I don't agree with everything I say sometimes, damn it. Because sometimes I'm being nice. I'm like, oh, girl, I don't really agree with that. You know you want to sit on it. But you big on that, girl. You bigger than that, girl. Yeah. Oh, her mouth was fine. It was fine. And I'm so tired of these people that come, subs and creators. I'm sorry if y'all get offended, but I'm so tired of these people that come in the name of a God, the name of a higher power, the name of standards so good, as they do everything but ride the devil. If you know what I mean. Like, they don't get everything but sit down and give it to them good. I said, wait, wait, what? And they'll be like, because I'm religious, in my religion, I gotta do this because of my religion. But in your religion, there's some stuff you're doing that is against it. It is against what you're doing. So please stop throwing that religion at me. That's why I'm spiritual. Stop throwing that at me. Stop throwing that book that you're grabbing pieces out of. They say the Bible, any one of these ones you read, they're up to the interpreter. That's why some people use it for evil. Some people use that same thing for good. How can you use the same words for both? Because it's up to the interpreter. So all these false prophets keep coming up all on YouTube and ain't got no time but to turn more people against the same God they trying to say they serve. Because don't nobody want to serve that God. Who wants that God? I don't want a God that make me say, oh, praise his name. Hold on while I kick your throat and slash your what? Which one of them gods is laughing at death? Which one of your gods is doing it? Which one? Huh? I need to know. You speaking in tongue? What, your tongue kissing? Because you're damn sure tongue kissing the devil. I can see it. If there's a God, there got to be a devil. I know y'all dancing with him. I know y'all in there. They turned around, popping in on them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing the waltz with them. Every dance you could do, y'all doing it. When y'all electric sliding with them and stuff, y'all just shaking the booty. That's okay. That's your life. That's your life. Like I said, in the end, I ain't gonna answer to none of y'all shit. I'm answering to mine. Stephanie, how you doing? Jennifer Positivity member says, how you doing? How you doing? I'm just talking about this Skreetz something. They was on fire. They was on fire. And Sly was on fire to agree. You was on fire, but you always on fire because there's an anger in you that got nothing to do with none of these people. But you gonna pay somebody back for making you feel what started whatever it is. You can see it, girl. You just be so angry, girl. You be so angry, girl. And you don't have to keep telling us that you're loud because you can't hear. I understand. But if you can, the hearing that you can have, why do you take it to listen to so much bullshit? There's no way I'd be having hearing problems and all I'd want to hear and all I'd want to do is scream, yell, and listen to bullshit. I'd want to listen to the birds chirp. I'd want to listen to some babies laugh. I'd want to do anything. I'd be watching videos on here about some silly stuff. I'd want to hear a good joke. I would not want to be sitting on here just spewing hate, sitting with mofos spewing hate. Everybody out here making phone calls, doing stuff, disrespecting once again the deceased. The only person that's better than all of us because they've had to deal with their life. But all these people that's still sitting here with all them skeletons in their closet, all these people who still sitting here doing everything they swear they hate, is the judgment? Oh, well, honey, if they judge, and I know I won. I know I won because I ain't doing none of the shit they doing. So if any of these losers even think they better than me, honey, I know I'm better than you because I would never stoop that low. Somebody get them a squatty potty. Because they must have to release some shit. Because these people are stupid. Stupid and low. Get them, get them, get them. How you doing? How you doing? I can't with these people. I can't. I can't. I can't. You know what I mean? Stop. I wish I would. I wish I would. So yeah, so she came on. She was on a world tour yesterday. She was everywhere, girl. Because she was there. She was in Sydney. She was everywhere. You can be everywhere you want to be. But what are you there doing? Passing your message of the people you hate? You'll come on a thing. I mean, it's just like seeing like, do y'all want to wear Taylor's skin? No, you know what it is? They want to see her break. They want to see her break. But I'm telling you, Tia, take that shit like spinach. People can't break me with what's not mine. Don't let them. In our lives, because whenever you've been broken young, early, or violated in a way, or lost in a way, what you do is, though it's not what you want, you feel like it's what you deserve. So sometimes we take it. Sometimes we take it. I can't take nothing that's not mine. Oh, damn, these people, they keep saying I'm mean. What's she got to do? Have a video of when the people came to pick up the dogs. You know what they say? Oh, that's a fake video. Oh, that's not the video. They're not the dogs. I noticed one of them had a spot by their testicles, so I know it's not the dogs. Speaking of testicles, I hear his testicles are inflamed. I hope he's not sick because I don't make fun of the sick, but I honestly don't give a damn either way it goes. But it was one of the things I heard last time. I was like, oh my god, what's this testicles? What? How many times have I said? I know it was a testicular. I'm like, he can't even say the word. How you gonna inform us when you can't give us the word? Like, I'm telling y'all, everywhere on the YouTube list. I'm like, oh my god. And that didn't even happen last night. That was something I heard last night. So like I said, I was just everywhere. And I was like, these people are on fire. They are inflamed, honey. They are going into the fall, falling down. Falling down. They ain't getting up. They done falling and they can't get up. Somebody get them a medic bracelet. Please, bracelet. Please. Somebody please. But, auntie, y'all think I couldn't bring up. Now, y'all know I love to give a backstory before I give a story. When I first started watching Jolene, it was Big Brother. And one day, I was busy in the chat, and one day he came up. Then he came up again when they was announcing like the cast for the new season. And we were all talking about what we thought, blah, 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 blah. And then Busy brought up what was going on with Sherelle and John. And Jolene was like, I really don't know. You sent me some videos. I haven't watched them yet. But then when she started watching them, she got hooked. So then they started covering it. And the first time they covered it, I remember Sherelle came on and Busy's like, oh, I'm not going to get into no black women. I got respect, da, da, da. But as we fast forward into life, I'll get to that. But, so I don't want to disrespect her. We got a throwback. We did like a podcast or something together a few years back, like whatever, woo, woo, woo. But I loved Busy and Jolene then. You know what I'm saying? I love Jolene's sarcastic humor because I have sarcastic humor. But I've learned that it don't work with everybody. I got dark humor too, and I know it don't work with everybody. You can't just walk up to somebody throwing this dark humor around. How you doing, Jared? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Michelle? How you doing? And so I used to watch them. So then when they started covering that, they were still covering it on Jolene's channel. And Jolene was trying to pump Busy, and Busy wasn't even monetized yet. And I liked their friendship. I saw they had a friendship. And I liked the humor. I thought they were funny. I had several things, so I liked them. Blow jaw, love them. Woo, woo, woo. When they first started covering the stuff, I thought it was funny because the truth of the matter was, what was going on with Sherelle was so dark that it was hard. It was triggering. Sometimes at the end, I mean, we talking about his mother and her taking her life. We talking about him being a druggie. We talking about all these stuff that are issues to the world. So it's heavy. If you are a person that feel, you're gonna feel it. Whether you're gonna have a feeling. It was times I felt sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? There was times I felt like, oh my God, he's dogging them this way because they like. It was. I had so it was going into all these emotions. Then you got Amber who's playing the whole card with black folks. But I'm not gonna bring out the other people because we're just talking about them. But it's other characters that's amplifying all these feelings. So I'm watching them. I'm like, good. It's glad to turn this to a joke because it desensitizes the bull. You know what I'm saying? And then it also makes you start looking at it different. Claudia says, "How you doing?" So I start watching that. Okay, whatever. And this way before they done moved it off their channel. But then when they got into it with Heidi and how he was willing to speak on Heidi, I'm like, well, that's a black woman. And even if you say, well, she said her grandfather was Caucasian, even if she said that, in America, in the same constitution you're talking about, they said you got 1% of black. Use black in America. Because it's such a hard thing to get out your bloodline. Its features and things will come up generations down because you put it into. That's how he felt. So once again, I was like, wait. Did she take another seat? Did she? Oh, and is she around too many Caucasians? Because you don't like they talk about you and Jolene because she's Caucasian, you're black. And John was just about making you her slave. But you're doing it to her. And see, once people tell me they don't like something, but they'll do it, then I understand you didn't like it, but you still came to it to the point you did it. You could have gotten back a different way. But you chose to stoop. I don't stoop. I don't stoop down low. I just don't. But I can stoop to low levels. But you know what I'm saying? But I don't. I can go lower. I know I can. But just stooping for you to what you're doing? Oh, hell no. Hell no. I can go low on my own original. In a way you wouldn't have thought about it because you're not original. You're going to do what everybody's going to do under that pressure. So as I watched them, you know, like I said, it still would be funny. But then they just started to me doing the opposite of everything they were standing for. And they were becoming exactly like the people. So now I thought, see, the thing is, I do understand that when you in this type of stuff, it's only one way. I can go super dark with you or be just like you. Now we tit for tat, but nothing going on. We just tit for tat. And that's all these people do, tit for tat. You dox, I dox. Well, I only dox you because you doxed me. Oh, I only said something about your kid because you said something about my kid. I only did it. I only did it. But if any of them were smart, they let these mofos go on a rampage and zip their lips. And then once they go down for you proving that you were being a good one, then you talk all the shit. Because now you ain't talking shit, man. You're responding about what took place. You're giving your blah blah or your and now you can show stuff too. Like, see, this is when I first sent this letter to them and told them like they went 30 days. I ain't saying a word about them. And these are the titles of their live. Danny could put it in her mouth. Danny on drugs. Danny this. Danny the takedown of Danny. Da 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 da. Oh, and listen, at 10 minutes and 20 seconds in this one, they're literally telling their audience to go unsubscribe from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I will play your game. Here's the thing, that's gonna hurt you worse than all these words you kept saying to me, and I kept saying them back to you. You said I was this. I said you was that. You said I was ugly. I said you ugly. You said I was broke. I said you broke. I said them kids. You said my how about I don't? And then when I'm done, I talk about all them same things. I say now your kids really want you, huh? Now I'll be laughing in your because I will stoop lower, and you'll be sitting back saying, "Oh, I thought y'all had it the right way. Y'all ain't showed me nothing right." You know, that's why these people out here running them up. That's why they all done got together and they calling, making these calls together. All them this because all this is about the people that bitter people who link up. Oh, I'm mad at such and such. You don't like them. Let's get together. I got this person up. You got that person up. I got this person this. I got that person this. I got this. I got that. That's why I said I wish they was intimidating me like this. I would let them go because they giving real evidence. They on their things calling me. They on their things bringing up my information, and I'm on my things talking about. Did y'all see the new episode season of blah blah blah? Did y'all see that? Oh, guys, let's go and do da da da. Oh my goodness. Here's a video of me skating. Here's a video of me living. Because you know what YouTube would know? I wasn't. But see, that's when it became mutual. We're going back and forth, back and forth. How do I say somebody's bullying me as I'm going back and forth with them? When people get bullied, they don't fight back. That's why you're being bullied. They don't fight back. And bullies are looking for the weak. The weak is not. Well, I ain't never seen no bully come up and they beating up on the kid and the kid start punching him in the face and then everybody be like, yeah, he's still getting bullied. No, they say, oh, he bullied the right one. And he got his butt whooped. But usually when somebody bullying and somebody jump in and feel sorry for the person, like, whoa. You see them in that corner like this and you still punching them. Why? Why? Yeah. Don't tell me somebody wrong and you can actually sit and still watch a man. That's what your dad on women. Robbed him. Like I said, it's just like with Sweaty. I see Sweaty back. I see Sweaty back, and I see she's being let in with open arms. And everybody's saying, oh, she was scammed, she was schemed. Let's just say that was the truth. Would it change she a racist? And am I saying that defamatory? Like, no, I'm not. I'm saying it. Because what am I taking from? What am I stopping her from getting because saying this? I'm saying off of what took place, things she said, and things that don't beg up. That all are very and then once again, like I said, if people want to glorify the Klan, glorify all the churches they burned down, glorify all the black people they hung, glorify all the women they arred. Now tell me what they brought to the community. Tell me the thing they made for the neighborhood. Tell me about all the burn cross. Tell me about that. Tell me that. Tell me about all the politicians, government that were actually in them, and the only reason they wear sheets was to hide that they had high power people in them. So to glorify that in 2022 and 23, but we're not gonna forget that. And then all these people gonna sit and dance with her. I know the real people that don't like racism because you know what they say? Wrong is wrong, and that's not right. I'm not okay with it. They don't deflect and say, okay, let's push that to the side. Let's sweep that up under the carpet while we talk about this. It's that simple. No. Yeah. It's just that simple. But this actor got a lot of people that done got away with N-words, all that. And you give them a couple of months, okay. Then as soon as they on their neck again, then everybody want to grab those flags. Oh my God, I stand for this. Well, you did a couple months ago. It's okay to dance and play patty cake, and that's cool for you. When people show me who they are, I just believe them. I don't get mad at them. But don't you ever come over here. Just like, don't you ever come telling me about what somebody did to another race and it was all, well, it was this and it was that. You don't have a right. You can't even use an example because you're part of the problem, not the solution. Just like, forget the race part. Say you ain't a racist. I just think you better than everybody, especially blacks. That's what I think, in my opinion. But at the end of the night, every time on Throwback Thursday, when I think of your name, I think of some of the most hateful things that were being said on your Girl Broke Broom channel about all these women that you be around and how you were laughing when Siwa was playing Mims. Were you leaving out? Playing John, destroy her while she was laying in the hospital. No, because y'all want to be the gods of everybody. Y'all want to judge them as you do wrong. Think you better than everybody else. And I can't stop getting that. Like, you shit on Star and you shit on Siwa. They the same people they was when you was with them. They didn't change. It's not like they giving us new them. Why were they so okay? And you've been over there for a while. Why were they so okay for so long? Matter of fact, when Siwa first was coming at you, you were begging her to still be friends. The only reason you ain't with them is because they cut you out. And you only, to me, are around to antagonize her silently. You don't like that love for these women. You ain't even pimping enough to admit that. When you first came, when you and her fell out, you were saying, like, man, I ain't trying to get close with none of y'all. Don't think that's what I'm on. I'm not finna tell y'all. No, you said it. And I was like, oh, she pimping. I gave you a little bit of respect, more than I've ever given. But then when I saw Justin, I know she playing the exact game. And I know one day y'all will see. And I don't even think it's gonna be by the end of the year. You shit on her daughter, who you so-called said what made Brooke all them shit. He was talking about Princess. UNC would roll the thing about Maria when Maria made a comment up in Amber's chat when they were saying and see what daughter had a girl when Princess had a boyfriend and see what made a comment. She'd be like her mama. I mean, me and Maria made a comment like she'd be like her mama or some shit. Like it wasn't even nothing big, but y'all rolled that like that was the most degrading thing. Since you've been uncool with it, you laugh at them shit. You know, the same shit they were saying about Princess, which ain't bad stuff, is what her mother had shown us. But before they was bitches for that. Now they the funniest bitches. You jumping up on panel, man. That's my favorite moment, man. I'm like, man, if y'all reading this Bible, man, didn't Lucifer meet up with them? And he seemed good, but he was a whole snake. But they saying he was the beautiful version of him. His eyes was blue and glistening. He was slick. He moved, got him nice and naked, had him screwing. And lust would be born. And we would get cycle. Anyway, so that's what it said. But that's what I'm like, she got like a snake in the night. Then even on her live yesterday, she was going banana. She was giving y'all she was snapping. Cause did anybody hit her up to tell her how hostile she sounded, how angry she was, how much hate and venom was in her? No, they didn't. People was like, yes, give it to her. Maybe she gonna leak that stuff. She ain't never gonna leak on Siva. But if she didn't have any private conversations with anybody, guarantee she's gonna leak that. Like I bet you if somebody done said to her like, man, Danny, I don't even like her. She coming at you. She can't wait to say it. She can't wait to say it to throw them under a bus. So I could hopefully be going off on them like her. No, I'm still gonna say that. That's what she wanted. And if you did it, you stupid. You know how she runs. She showed us the formula. Liz, how you doing? Says how you doing. But yeah, I'm like, come on. These Skreetz was on fire. It was on fire. So they was on fire. It ain't hot outside like it is on the Skreetz. It's hot as butter biscuits coming out the oven. It's hot. It's hot out here. Right, you don't forget. You don't forget. But they'll hold on to stories that are true, not true. They'll hold on to things. Come on. Like I said, they was over there dogging out Carlos. I don't know about y'all. I ain't never heard Carlos get on this panel and hold a conversation about nothing. I ain't heard him get on his white panel, dog out none of these women. And some of these women's husbands have come on here and did that. But I ain't heard him do that, but they was dogging out Carlos. We just supposed to, again. From the moment Maria left off for Siwa's panel, she just about dogged her every day. And while Maria was still on Siwa's panel, Siwa was allowing Rio to come back there and disrespect every time she was up there. But she couldn't control it. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I don't know why that didn't come up. There we go. Thank you, sis. Thank you. But yeah, but we are supposed to forget that. We supposed to forget that. We supposed to forget and all the stuff that was said. Like I said, even down to when Amber was leaking the Brooke stuff about what went on at Brooke House. You know, her situation, her domestic situation, her career. It was funny too. It was funny. It was funny. When, like I said, we know Muzz was one of the brains of the operation because since she left, they don't even move the same snaky as they did, and they trying to find new recruits to take over her snaky. That's not me having something against it. It's just me being able to see. It's all these people in here that people won't let go of because of what they did. But there's certain people that they're willing to just sweep it under the rug. Like, that don't make sense to me. That don't. That's me not here during this. And that's not me judging somebody. That's me judging the situation. Like, how are you sitting on a platform telling somebody we should not this or this person this or did you know they this? Did you know this mofo right here in the chat? Cheerleading used to be one of the people that was part of the conversation because they was part of the problem. And they didn't come in on bending knees, and if they picked one person to go apologize, they didn't come in and say, hey, I used to shit on everybody. I was talking about the chat. I was talking about the creators. Once upon a time, Brooke and Maria's chat was a cult. Now you in the cult? The only thing you would never do is be over there. Now you all over there? You a member over there? You in their membership shitting on people who ain't never shit on them? Sounds like an anaconda's in the building, but nobody seems to see it. Forget an elephant. There's an anaconda in the building. That's not telling somebody to judge them. That's just saying, damn, can we at least acknowledge the real picture? Y'all shit on me. I've acknowledged that whole real picture. And in it, I still love her. And I hate more that she was surrounded by all these women. And half of them was knifing her in the back. But they want to be the whatever. But I'm glad that at least she can live in her life. She's answered to her own life. And she can be in peace. But all these people that's living in hell, causing hell, want to be and keep her name up. What you mad that one she still loved? So you throw out all these flaws on her, and she's still loved. And so y'all can't break me with dogging her. Because even when you're done, I love her. When you're done, I love her. And unlike y'all, I'm not really willing to say something like that. Oh, but you think you gonna tell me something like I don't know? But you're mad that in that I love her. Because what she gave me was love, and that's what's real. And we all flawed. Some of the people we gonna love to listen to talk about the shit is flawed as hell. But we don't mind their flaws, we're willing to forgive them, overlook them. So like I said, these people out here playing, doing the most heinous stuff. And they, come on, like I said. Y'all trying to go on berserk. And like I said, this whole thing, let me tell you something. Fancy feast. I ain't never had a problem with you. I ain't never got nothing but respect. Nothing. I don't know, like I said, because until yesterday, I hadn't so much as been in the Sip and Key chat in months. Because to me, one thing I don't like is a hypocrite. And then one thing I don't like is when you're fighting somebody with what they're doing but telling them they're wrong. Why are they fighting like that then? Why aren't you fighting different ways? A million ways to fight. Just like they say, it's 6 million ways to die. Choose one. Get what I'm saying? It's 6 million ways to fight. Choose one. But if you choose the one you say you can't stand, then you're part of the problem. Ain't different. But fight. Right. But win too. Because now y'all just fighting. This fight club, y'all just come beat the hell out of y'all. Know fight club at the end they was beating the hell out of themselves. Just remember that. Because that's what you're doing when y'all got it. Ain't no victories, just fighting. Just dox. Yo kids, dot. Nothing. No wins. But Fancy Feast, I don't know what happened, but you shouldn't feel afraid. I'm a strong believer. Subscribers don't need to feel afraid. And once again, I'm going to state it a million times. Behind every messy subscriber is a messy as hell content creator. I.e., is an example. I.e., broke room, buzzball. Before she was even a content creator, what pumped her as a content creator because she was going to come out here and go after the Brooks, the Marias, the Terry Lynn, the same mofo she dancing with right now, who she sliding through their chat to cause confusion, to make their subscribers be like, hey, I'm not going to sit with her. And then these people are making the people that sat with them while she dogged them. Be making them choose. Y'all get it together. This your kingdom. This your kingdom. And I'll tell you what, she ain't allowed here. Period. Because when I put out a resume, it got more pain in it. Why? What the fuck me bring pain in? That's like me telling y'all I'm bring in a virus. And then I'm going to let it spread through the air and then tell y'all how sorry I am you got it. I'm going to bring a thief amongst y'all. And I'm saying, I'm so sorry, Yasmin. He got your wallet. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. He took your shoes. I'm so sorry he took your change purse, Susan. But I brought this beef in my baby bed. And she wasn't even dogging me, she was dogging y'all. When she comes say sorry, they say sorry is, sorry does. But how she's sorry when the same tactics she played over there, she's still playing here. She's not sorry, she just changing players. And that's what she's been doing for 3 years all through here. So I want the real ones. She really playing in the face of some people I thought had some real stand up on them. And I'm like, dang, come on, boss up. Come on, for real. We seen it the other day. Brookie, I'm so sorry. I just, girl, man. When she was dropping all them receipts on C1, but leaving out receipts, and people asked her where were the in between, she said she was going to do it how she wanted to, right? She was going to do it. She was drive it how she wanted to. Girl, I don't think I'm that focused on you. It's just that it's almost like going to your favorite spots and having to look at people that you know once upon a time tried to take those spots down. They was the person throwing cocktail bombs through the window. They was the person calling inspectors on the place to try to get them shut down. They was the one calling the police to the building and got the best parties y'all was having, just having fun, shut down. They were the people that was hurting the host of the party. They wasn't hurting me. They was hurting the host. Now I gotta watch them get up and jump on panel with the host and laugh. What? Only on YouTube. Because in real life, that's not going on. Ain't nobody doing that. Like I said, some of y'all won't talk to y'all family members. Some of y'all won't let go of stories y'all done heard about content creators that y'all done found out weren't true. Stories y'all done heard was true. But Hunter, I'm like, oh, y'all got selective rage around him. See that good? What did she bring her? Happy endings? Like, oh, I had that invested in her. She ain't took down. See what yeah. Matter of fact, see, would hurt more people since she been over there. Because once again, they like scoring love. They doing this so she can get her attention. So she can say, oh, she'll fight for me. She really just mad because I'm over here. And then what does Broke Room give her? And then you're over there with them and you're a member now. She noticed everything she do like a ex would. You know how ex be like, yeah, I seen something. They got a new car, but I ain't paying them no attention. You know, got a job now, but didn't work when I was with them. That's how I'd be like, what am I in the middle of? A Degrassi episode? That was a Canada pun. Yeah, she did the Shantae me too with real. And Josh. And they all stood there. Like I said, she even was rolling with Rio when Rio was literally trying to campaign to get Muzzle off his internet. Busting out everything. That's how Generator got caught up in that he was out there saying some terrible things and making threats and setting up a channel. Because remember, these were her warriors. They were setting up channels to do her dirt, but pretending like that's not what they were doing. They was bringing rainbows and unicorns. They was doing all kind of sweet, nice stuff, but they really weren't. Buzz done set dead in Terry Lynn's chat and said she got fouls on everybody. Who do you think she's running them fouls with? Now the fouls in the foul cabinet? And she making new fouls? Okay, Santa Claus. Then she had a nerve in that line to say, so America's supposed to be the all. When you sitting talking to mainly Americans, what we supposed to say is the all. We supposed to say Africa is everything. No. Australia is it. No. Canada better than no. Who does that? I don't expect you to be saying that Canada ain't the best place because you should be. It's your home. And even if ours is bad, we still would rather take it. It's what we know. And the devil you know is better than the one you don't. And sure. Yeah. 6,000,001 with your eyes closed. That's right. I'd be like, these people got one tactic. 3, pizzas, dachshunds, and phone calls. So in the phone calls, you can go in, put you on websites. And then somehow they do this to each other. They can talk to each other. Girl, bad. But your family in danger. Oh, okay. Because you putting them in danger. You could step out of this any moment, but you don't. You keep coming back and feeding it. You know, like I said. Tia, how you doing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you was dogging them people. Like I said, all them people sat there. When Star took down that channel with Mims, they were all so fascinated by that. Oh my God, they just about had a celebration party. And in that celebration party, they said Mims was none. She couldn't make a channel without them. And when she did, then they dogged that out. There's not a live where they weren't talking about one of y'all. Not one. All them that got a race is gonna have y'all name in it. She had a whole song with y'all name, and they used to be in the chat. Play it again. Play the video. But once upon a time, she had Maria, Maria, I love you, Maria. Those weren't even the words. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. And it went from that to Maria was a bad wife, a husband. I mean, come on, they even went on rumors. We could go on the terrible things they've said about him. They, even when sometimes they playing these old videos, like the other day, Brooke was playing an old video of Seawood clips of Seawood, the funny clips of Seawood, of things she did. What's funny is Mus jumped up and said these are some of her favorite moments. This when she was still your girl. So you telling me since that happened, you've been harboring that was one of your favorite embarrassing moments on your friend? Who, even when they first were dogging you out, you were saying you could still be cool with her. You didn't want to let her go. As they roasted you in her chat. The whole crew you have been roasting all these people with. And like I said, you done came after everybody, but notice she don't even stop talking about it. She letting everybody else do it. Hold on, this water. All right, finally they were giving so much fluxy flux with my steroid eye drops. It was so dramatic. So I'm like, oh, my doctor got on this more like, what are they doing? I authorized it. And they go, oh, it's just too soon to begin some. Obviously, we using more than we had to. I mean, more than we would normally use that for. People always gonna override my doctor. So they go, and they're like, oh, it's ready. But anyway, but yeah, Tia, how you been though, sis? I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? But yeah, that's the parts we forget. Then they're like, Danny, you picking? I'm not picking on anything. I'm just saying this is why I have this stance. Because I've watched them. So even when they was doing on their chat, I didn't have a problem. That's y'all kingdom. Because before she got a channel, that's their kingdom. That's where they came to diss, to hang out, to do all that. It was Star and them who took Bella down. They was the one that was calling T-Mobiles in Australia. Now everybody said, me and you must never. This was the team. This was the foul keeper. This was the crypt keeper. This was the. And the vessel was the broom. That was dustpan. Now she a Swiffer. She still dustpan. Because I know she's still waiting for the broom to sweep back into her. Like I said, people be watching the videos that you got to remember when we listened to Throwback she was there. Then she be in the chat laughing, giving us insides of what was said. Girl, you was saying it with them. I don't need an inside on that. Oh, that was my favorite when she was your girl. That's like I said, trust in Maria's sister. You couldn't even breathe if she would have stopped breathing when you was in the womb, but you're on here getting up with people that I promise you, if they didn't have nothing to get your sister, they wouldn't talk to you. These are the same people that was hooping and hollering when Amber did the interview with the sister saying how wrong it was. Now it's right because they doing it. I'm too old to be looking at silly. One night there, and I'm too old to be looking at silly. These people be out here cheerleading for content creators and don't cheerlead for themselves like that. Why? Why? They ain't gonna cheerlead for you. They're not. And the ones who do, you cut them off in a heartbeat. You realize they're the ones that would stood for you and with you, not for you, because they gonna make sure you strong. So they stood with you. Y'all got to stand for these tough ass people that keep getting into it. People you standing for, then saying stuff like, "I didn't know that happened." Why you standing that strong if you ain't know that happened? You should know everything we standing. That's all. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I said that when I did that last. I said she was the broke broom and that was the dustpan in training. See, y'all will bite y'all tongue because y'all don't crap on it, but now it's like, oh, I'm sorry for what I said then. It's because you were her. No, it wasn't just because you was with her. You're a grown woman. It's because you were doing what she was doing. You were secretly going into people's chats and throwing yourself in conversations and in parts, bringing back information. You were sending her clips. You were helping to take down people with her while she was sorry about that, y'all. I forgot to plug in my computer. But yeah, my laptop. But yeah, Black, how you doing, sis? But yeah, that's just like with Sly. And half these people, most of the dirt they got is when they was so-called friends. That's not dirt. That meant when you was their friend, you was never. I mean, you was never their friend because you was waiting for this moment to take them down. Why? Just like people who don't like me because I'm talking about somebody they like. Am I shitting on them? Because they over there shitting on each other. They digging up dirt. Forget the dirt. If these people so bad, why ain't y'all got dirt they just did here on the internet? Why y'all got to get in their business? I'm talking about what y'all did here. I don't care about y'all dirt in the past. Like I said, when it came to the internet, your past, because y'all passing with going to get other people past, I didn't feel sorry for you neither. Nobody. Like if you doing it, but now if you just somebody and you like fancy fees, you feeling like people are trying to not dox you because of whatever it is you said. If she said something inappropriate, say what you gotta say to her and keep it moving. But this whole doxing, that's a threat. That's bullying because even when these people send these pizzas, they send it so they can make you know they where you live at. All y'all homes should be y'all safe haven. And if these coward ass people ain't coming to the door themselves, then they need to stop this. These are bully tactics. And I speak on it because we grown enough to stop sugarcoating and acting like this just, oh, it's just they do. No, these are bully tactics. And the same people be crying when somebody do it to them. They be telling who everybody is, what they real name, they get mad, they busting out people, then soon somebody do something, oh my God, I can't believe I feel unsafe. What did you think they felt when you was doing it? Safe? I don't get it. Mm-hmm. I'm glad to hear you hanging in there, sis. One day at a time, that's all we can take it. Yesterday I went hung with my sister-in-law and my niece and me, her son. Uh, they stay in Arizona, but she was in town because her mom passed suddenly last week. And so she was in town for this tragedy that's been town. So I said, life is just too real. And y'all sitting around, and these people don't care about nothing. They lose people, they still be in this bullshit. They lose their job, they still be in this bullshit. They kids get threatened, they still in this bullshit. You know? And half these heifers that's talking about another half, and if they cheated or something, they done cheated. They on here flirting with these men, having crushes on somebody who typing in the right stuff. Mm-hmm. You better stop. You better stop. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what else did I say? So like I said, so then on Sep and Key, because as I get to it, like I said, so I just kind of stopped because all the stuff they said they weren't doing, like we ain't talking to nobody in the background, and they'd always be throwing up, oh yeah, John Yanks, we talking to people that's your members, we talking to these, if y'all knew how many people we talking to y'all, this, yo, moderators. I'm like, well, you can watch these people and get the story. You don't need to talk to nobody, and then it's more original because they know, like, man, you actually watching us. Then they get mad. You be watching everything. You stalking me. No, I ain't stalking because I'm watching. That's what we supposed to be doing. You put it out. Watch it. But like I said, uh, but yeah, when I was watching that, well, you know, the chat was more where it was at. I seen Lindsay come up in there, you know what I'm saying, and it just went down from there. It just, the chat went everywhere. They talking about this, talking about that. Then once again, you got Maria live playing up on there. And we looking at the chat, and once again, here goes Sweaty. Now that's deflecting the whole conversation, because once again, in the sector, you got to keep putting up with the bad guys being able to be bad guys on Monday, heroes on Friday. Saviors. And I'm still waiting on that lawyer in the lawsuit. Because I promise I'm gonna make a legal example of that. Because you're going to see how none of it's true. And I'm going to sit back quietly while it goes on. And when it's done, I'm going to put it all to the air. How I proved it was a lie, wrong, things given on their own. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Never thousands of shit. Like I said, the only reason we sit in the thousands is because we started with 1,000. I'm not going to keep explaining that. I was like, it's okay, I'm not a tape recorder. I don't got to explain shit to nobody. I don't. I ain't came on here and used nobody for shit. And I am thankful and grateful for anything anybody's ever gave. Soup, like I said, my checks come off of the fact that I do get super chats, super stickers, and all those things. So when I'm learning this thing, I still am getting something. And unless I'm getting thousands of dollars a month, because here's the thing, it costs thousands of dollars to cover me. It does. So whether I got a job, I don't have a job. Whether I'm this or whether I'm not, it's still going to cost thousands. I ain't came on here and asked somebody to do that yet. So nobody gonna play me like I did, or act like I did, or believe because I'm black I did. Girl, you got it wrong. Did I say my mama got a book that's coming out in February? My sister just signed a book deal. Now listen to that book deal. My mother's in a book deal with a publisher. So that means more than one. So whether they become biggest ever or booksellers, they live in their dreams. I don't sit around thinking about people like that. To down you. I'm talking about what y'all did right here on the internet. So if people mad, if your minions mad, let them be. They should be pissed at you. Dana says, man, how you doing? They should be pissed at you. If they mad at me for talking about what you did. As long as they don't come up in here Johnny Cochran. Because I don't need no Johnny Cochrans. Johnny Cochran did. So don't come up in here. So I don't need you to come up in here now. Not with me. Thank you. I want everybody to feel safe in the kingdom. We not up in here. Like I said, ain't no ganging up in here. We ain't gang. Because like I said, you know, to me, if you're in a gang, you're in that shit for life, whether you gang banging or not. But at the end of the night, if other gangs and sets come in here, I feel like I'm so OG with it in life that downing another gang is not how you up yours. So I'm just not, there's no gang up in here. There's no gang up in here. Is somebody showing me who they are. Okay, because all out here, everywhere, people tell me who you are about what you've done when you got mad, the worst you might have did on here. Or somebody might tell me who you are because of who you go see. When you come up here, you show me who you are by being who you are. That's it. I ain't asking you for nothing extra. I don't need nothing more for you but you to wear a crown. Act like you got some sense or don't even come in the building. How about that? This ain't one of them chats where you need to come in and question something or come in and tell us about it. No, we can have any kind of conversation. And I want you to feel respected. Nobody's above or bigger than anything else. I feel like my members are like my council. But other than that, we all wear crowns in here, so that puts us on an equal place together. Don't matter what race you are, which once again, 23. Um, it doesn't matter that. It doesn't matter your educational background, because we're not looking for scholars on YouTube. And once again, I ask, because I gotta go back to Buzz. If you so smart, why aren't you in the most intellectual parts of YouTube? How did you end up in all these sectors that ain't doing nothing but fighting, not using good vocabularies, any of that type of stuff, not showing their brains, their scholars and skills? How did you end up here? And knee deep in the shit everywhere you go. Anyway, off that. Like I said, but no, you're gonna be treated like that. And people know not to come give me your past because they saw you up in here. I don't want to hear that shit. Because if your past that dirty and you came in here and show respect, I salute you. Because at least that means you know how to act like you got some sense. Thanks for showing me. How about that? If you messy, I don't care if you being messy with me. Because if you talking about me behind my back, that tells me that above my front, you got to be kissing it. Every part of me. Like, I mean, just you got to be. Because you're doing it behind my back. I could care less. It's not, you ain't got to tell me. I don't care. They not even bothering to bring it to me. They not. Oh, they doing it on their channel? They entitled to talk about whatever they want on their channel. I don't care. Just I am. So I don't really care. I speak on what I want to. You know what I mean? And I try my best to come to you with facts. That's why my word is my bond. And that's why it's always going to be somebody who remembers the exact live I'm talking about. I ain't played none of them on here. For what? They stuck in my brain. It's like seeing a bad car accident and forgetting how the car was flipped over, what was going on. Oh, you're going to remember that forever. If you start telling the story, you're going to picture it. I can picture some of these train wreck ass lives I've seen. These messy boots. These Captain Savers who ain't say they self, let alone nobody else. I've seen it. People dropping M-bombs in 2021 and 2023 defending it like they never did. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. And we appreciate you. You came in, wore a crown, and everybody who's came here. Like I said in the very beginning, you go back to my beginning videos when we were setting foundation. I told people, no matter how you feel about people, you ain't come up in here to talk about them. You really want to show me you such a boss and you go where you want. They should be blocked so you don't even see them. So you don't even know they there. And then you don't drop comments all over the thing so you can see your enemies. Because some of these content creators know who don't like who. They going to put it there so you can see it. Because they know you ain't see it because you wasn't saying nothing in the chat about them. Well, that's what I know. James, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love when the king's on the building. Oh, thank you for dropping that channel, sis. But yeah, those are things we set up. We didn't come in here to have a bash party on somebody because to me that's giving people you don't even have respectful attention. Why? It's just like in life. People can tell me the serial killer, but they can't name me the victims. They'll tell me, oh, they killed 28 people, can't name me 3. But for the rest of their life, they'll be able to name that person who did it and what they did to them. It's not what it's not about information, it's what information you're giving. So like I said, these people, all these hypocrites, I'm buzzing them out. Sorry, not sorry. The pandemic is over. They trying to bring it back, and it's already coming back. They trying to bring it in double fast because these are pandemic babies. Some of them was already here, and then they got their rise in the pandemic, so they a little, they got that long term. They got it the long term way. And think about them. Some of them was catching the virus during the pandemic and still coming live. You're like, dang, when do you sit still? When do y'all sit still? I know in The Color Purple, she said only death could keep me from them, right? I said, these people, that can't keep them from nothing. Matter of fact, they have a laws, they give that the reason to come on here and act a zip damn fool. We still been waiting for D to take a damn break and go fucking mourn. Shit. The only person you should be trying to get back is you. Go give the kids you got and grandkids you got all your motherfucking time. Like, why are you on here kicking up dust? You got to get all these people. You ain't going to stop till you take Terry Land down. Then what? Huh? Does this help you not think about what you should probably be doing? How come your girl, your religious buddy ain't telling you, girl, you know what? If tomorrow be your last day, you need to stand on some girl. But I'm sorry, because then I'll be a preacher. Because damn, I don't know about y'all. I got kids. I lost one. It's no way. I don't give a fuck if they hated me. I'd have to sit outside my kid's house because I think to myself, baby, there's no way. None of you bitches mean nothing to me. Not a damn thing to me. I wouldn't care what these hoes are saying. These hoes could be saying something. I might come in the chat and be like, I'm so glad y'all don't got shit. Life taught me better than you bitches. Or I probably wouldn't, because I wouldn't be saying nothing because I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. But nah, we done had 2 years of her, and we coming up on a season, so it's going to be a whole nother season of hate. Like I said, think about y'all. Every holiday, these bitches get into a big war. On the holiday, Christmas, the time you're supposed to be with family, the time you're supposed to be loving, the times you are missing the people that aren't there and wishing they was there. No, don't do that with them. It's time to fight. Mother's Day, Father's Day, President's Day. We about to have Labor Day. Somebody getting into it on Labor Day because they got to get into it. How y'all got pools at your crib and you got time to be just sitting at your desk arguing with these people out there? Bump that hoe. I give you an upload where I'd have my camera on a tripod saying, y'all bitches swimming for gossip and drama, and I'm swimming, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Please, I'd be taking photos where all you can see is my man's arm holding my body, and I'd say, y'all holding a bottle while somebody holding me tight, and I'd say, good night, babies. Girl, I leave these heifers in the wind. I leave them in the wind. Say, yo, I take pictures of a man laying in a bed alone, and I say, tonight your man went to bed alone again because you was on here till 3, 4 in the morning. I know he went to sleep alone. He got a job. He got to get up in the morning. These heifers ain't cooking. They ordering food. They getting DoorDash. No heifer doing this stuff is going to ever make me just, I could live in a shoe. I could be the old girl who lived in a shoe with her dog, right? I'd be happier than them because peace is a privilege. There's no peace in these bitches. They could live in a mansion. They'd be the most unhappiest bitches in a mansion you've ever seen in your life. They could have Mendingo at home laying pipe. He could put on gray pants and turn the horror word out. They don't care. They want to argue with you heifers all day. They want to bring up what you said in 2021 and you still ain't said sorry for. They want to bring up that you used to be friends with their enemy when they liked you. Like, Yates is like the pass around. All y'all done slept with him. That's the fact. So y'all should have the code to him. Nobody got his social. And I'm not talking about his real social. I don't want to play South Center. Y'all don't got his social. That means you should have his identity. You should be able to get this one down. Y'all done laid with the enemy. You sleeping with the enemy and you didn't get the paperwork you needed? You was supposed to get me his Achilles heel. Like, tell me what was the break for him. Tell me how to get him down. They can't. And then some of them still to this day won't even go all the way on him. You be like, what did he? Were y'all smoking his ashes? You know how Jag said she was smoking, giving Goomba ashes, her son's ashes, and putting 3 drops on the first day of her menstrual? I said, what the hell? That's why my brothers don't even eat spaghetti from women they don't know, because I never know if... Baby, stop. What did he feed you? What is so powerful? Does he pay your phone bill or your Wi-Fi? I need to know. Because like I said, when they talk about terrorists on here and people who do, he's done the most heinous stuff, but as soon as he go live, people go to listen to it. And then you don't want to listen to it once, it's going to be on 15 more lives and they're going to play it. We got to hear that. Ms. Can't you just tell me? Give me the Cliff Notes. Sarah Z, I need the Cliff Notes, sis. Come on, because like I said, I was hearing more about Cody's nuts than I've heard in my life. And I don't know, between their nuts, liver, and stomachs, they should really be off the internet and at their doctors. They need to be at every doctor you could be. And I know, I want to name some doctors we should be at, and they should be there too. I don't know. But they just, there's too much going on with them. But yet they still on here. These people be like, my baby's health, just like Jaguar. My baby's health is more important, but we still on live talking. Just like my kid was gonna take their life. I'll be back tomorrow to let you bitches know how. Is it me? But I'm a preacher, y'all, because I'm not goofy. Because I'm not a snake or I don't need, none of this stuff makes sense to me. Not, I'm telling you the spaghetti. And she's smoking. That's what I said, don't smoke nothing with nobody that's rolled up already. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then everybody will be on here. Such and such was begging, but the real people begging they won't. They'll be on here. Yeah, I ain't never asked nobody for nothing. I haven't even ate in 4 days. There's no food in my refrigerator. I wouldn't ask y'all for nothing. Baby, you just did. Come on, man. Ain't nobody I'ma like gonna be telling me they ain't ate in 4 days. I'm not gonna be going in my pocket. I ain't even got nothing in my pocket. I am going in my pocket. I ain't finna beg nobody. I don't ask nobody for nothing. Guys, I would go on the internet with you, but my computer screen's so cracked I can't even sign in. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to make a way. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. No, what it is that if your computer is down, you can't get all these files on one thing while you on the other device, so you can't be down to one device. But it's everybody's priority to do it. Like I said, you can go to my studio. Ain't nothing in my studio that was, if I could say it was bought by people. People know when I got my first checks, I did buy my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I bought something out of my checks for my studio, so that comes from my support. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's not it. I didn't come on here and say, hey guys, I did. It get a little dark on one side of the room, and you know if I had me a light, but I'm gonna need two because you gotta balance them. You can't just have one of these lights because the light's gonna be unbalanced. I gotta get two. Y'all think y'all I'm gonna set up a Danny GoFundMe? That's these content creators do. Hey y'all, I found some new equipment I need for my thing, and they just keep telling you the price. Because they waiting for one of you to be like, hey, I got it. Like I said, I remember over 2 years ago, she would beg for an underwater camera. I have not seen one under camera video with her. Not one underwater video with her. Not one. I ain't see her get in that bathtub and let us see her fall asleep in it. Why didn't she record that? She could have did it in a swimsuit so we wouldn't have seen her body parts, because I don't want her to give us no tink. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, she got that whole camera. Y'all seen the water video of her? Any. I thought she was gonna do a spirit box under the water. I thought she was gonna go get that hunted doll and drown it in the water. I didn't know what she was gonna do, but I just knew he was gonna get a water video. I'm still waiting on a water video. But somebody sent you the money for that camera. Because I was there that day when they was telling you in the chat, how much is it? Just like the infamous Subway day, girl. You were saying it was almost $50 to get them subs, and I was thinking, girl, Subway ain't even good enough to get $20 out of me in one day. Straight up. Subway be hit and miss. I mean, it used to be good when you was a shorty, get a little $3 sub, you know what I'm saying? Grab you a quarter bag of chips from the store and a quart of water, man. You done just got you a $3.75 meal. You dig what I'm saying? It's just like when they had the daily double for $1.99. And I used to love that sandwich, but when I look at the meal and it's $7 and stuff, now I'm like, I probably will never eat a daily double again, just because I think about it being $1.99. Not because I ain't got $7. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. I just had a moment. But yeah, all this happens. Thank you for dropping that link. This is the same woman who done came on here to, just like her and Star. I don't care if they go dog me out. I don't care because I'm not gonna be listening, so I don't care. And people know, don't bring it back to me because I don't care. They want me to care. Just like all these people. John, he gonna go to every panel, say the worst things till people react because that's what they want you to do, and that means they're puppeting you. Nah, you know what I do the next day? Start a live and make the title, even make them think I'm gonna talk about it. I come on and talk about something totally different. And be happy while they mad. Because let me tell you something about people that can't stand you. They hate to see you happy. They love to see you miserable. Ooh, they get so mad when you happy. You laughing? Bitch, you laughing? You enjoying this? I am. I'm enjoying that you are getting all hot and bothered. I am. I'm enjoying that I got a space. It's like Monopoly. I done put 4 houses. Here come the hotel on your property called your brain. I got a hotel in your brain. I'm a Hilton in your brain. I sure am. But anyway, like I said, when it comes to both of them, neither one of them have to talk to me about parenting. My kids grown. So whether it was good or bad, they grown. But here's the reality. Y'all both have younger kids, and y'all can't talk to me about parents and shit y'all doing. Like, how do y'all be on live at the time for dinner and stuff, and we don't so much as hear a fork hit a plate? I don't even hear y'all folding up paper plates. Who feeding your kids? Who cooking? Or are you standing there cooking in front of your kids while you talking all this shit on the internet? Like, y'all can't talk to me about kids. Y'all can't. About what a woman should be doing. Get yourself together, woman, before you can be talking about what a woman should be doing. Neither one of them. Y'all can't talk to me about no snaking and once again, how snaky is was. Did she become snaky when she left y'all? She was an angel with y'all and then she just left and became this venomous heifer? Oh no, because you all are even telling us stories about when she was your so-called friend. I don't want your bad friends. It's like I tell some woman, she be like, you have my sloppy seconds, baby. I don't want nothing sloppy. And I definitely don't want to take somebody's bad friend and make them my bad friend. So later, I could be like, girl, she did me the same, girl. I tell a woman, we could sleep with the same man. I guarantee the experience wasn't the same. Because when he slept with me, he slept with me. You understand me? I was a different person. You know what I'm saying? The D might have been the same. The P was something totally different. So it wasn't the same experience. You could tell me all of what he did and didn't do. I guarantee it wasn't the same experience. I guarantee. I guarantee. Not guarantee. But when you got a bad friend, honey, I don't know how to make her a good friend. So it's going to be a bad experience either way. The difference is going to be me and her going to probably get into it. You let her go and talked about her. I put on Tim's on the playing fight on them. Oh, the Trapper Man, they will. And we'll see these days. Well, Jack let us know. They still doing it. Like, I didn't even know you could burn human ashes like they were chunks, nuggets of green. I didn't know, but maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation because there's a whole lot of crazy on this mother. You better know it's a whole lot of crazy on him. But yeah, these people, we done set up here and yeah. Yeah, and then my whole thing is like, so we don't watch them do that. We don't watch Star and Buzz take down people and swear they didn't. Or blame it on them. Or they helped them because they the gods. That was the God Squad over there. But they weren't the God Squad like religion. They were the God Squad like they were the gods of YouTube. The goddesses of YouTube. They were the Sayah. They were the Alpha, the Omega. The Alpha and the Omega. They were the beginning and the end. For everybody. It's everything they swore that everybody was. They did it. I ain't never seen I ain't never seen none of these heifers talk about sitting on nobody's face from their kids. So I can be honest. Well, sorry. Amber did. Her kid was in the earshot because we could hear her. We could hear her older daughter talking to her young daughter. Matter of fact, calling her young daughter by her name. And she told her man how she wanted to she wanted to smack it across her face like on remember on White Chicks when they doing a thing and she was like, and you tickle you yeah. She was saying all that with her shorty right there listening. I mean not listening, playing. So in one of the dirtiest videos you got on the internet, we can hear your daughter giggling and laughing in the background. But if somebody mentioned her daughter, she'd be like, don't you dare mention my daughter because you don't. Girl, I'm mentioning because I feel bad. And really, the truth of the matter, all these mandated reporters out of here was really supposed to report it. Because it was very inappropriate. And some sick pervert could use that video as you're talking dirty to listen to your daughter giggle in the background. Because this is the internet. But see, if I say that, people are like, oh, then he being preachy. No, honey, those are facts. That's what pervs do. They look for you to accidentally do something that'll turn them. You talking like that with your daughters giggling in the background is a pervert's dream. Broke Broom coming on and saying, oh, what John said about my daughter, and he wanted to have a picture of him defecating in her mouth because he's so mad that such and such made me this thing, made me her thumbnail or whatever it was, her little picture or whatever, which you intentionally did to make him mad. But anyway, well, and this is going on, and he's gonna say that he's saying he's gonna do this, but then you're friends with him, so you want him to make a picture defecating in your daughter's mouth? Are you gonna flush her toilet when he's finished? Ugh, like, and these are mommies of the year. They can't tell me about none of these mamas. Like, they can't judge any mother on here for me because what they've done, I know a lot of these women wouldn't do. Even though you're saying all you're saying about them, they wouldn't do this. Now, some of these women will go hang again with the man who talked about because we watched him do it with John. Amber was doing a whole campaign on what he was saying about her daughter, and that we forget about. He just about said everything, but I mean, he was so involved with Mim's daughter's privates that I thought it was creepy. Remember, he said so many things about daughters that Amber wanted us to call the national hotline on him. She was dropping the line for the hotline, but he's still here. So, but y'all would be surprised if there was some petties in the chats. Of course they would be. There's a place where people bring their kids on. They bring pictures of them in underwear. They do all this stuff. Now, they don't do it themselves. These heifers dox it and put it out there. Kids in bathing suits. Who are they trying to attract? Oh, it's the N-word jumping around. Then y'all get mad when real racists come in here and be like, oh, we don't play that. You do play it. You open the door and let them in. It's called Pandora's Box. When you open it, you can't be mad what comes out of it. Oh, yeah, no, Dana, this man who people still go run and watch and repeat, all this stuff, and nothing's been done. This man threatened so many little girls sexually, talking about them sleeping with grown men, talking about they but JJ, you like, wait a minute, defecating in their mouth? Oh yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites. The Wayne's are one of my all-time favorites. So, but that's one of my favorite movies of them. Like hold my poodle, hold my piddle. What you say? Say you forgot your girl. But yeah. Yep, that's that Monique Precious. Yes, yes. Then you sitting up here kicking it with this dude again. No, ain't nothing he could say. What could he say to you? Sorry wouldn't help. Our women sitting next to that man like, well, he was talking about her daughter. The fact that he thinking of any of y'all daughters like that. That'd be like me getting into it with one of y'all. Y'all got a son, and the first thing I said, I bet your son be just sticking it all in. Why am I talking about your son like that? Y'all be, oh, Danny got a problem. Y'all ought to be on it. But some dude is walking around here doing this to women. Y'all saying it's okay. Okay, so let's just say 100 more Johns come in, and all they do is do this to children. Y'all want that? That's what y'all want to be around every day? Y'all want to come on live and do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like fun. No, I don't. It sounds like some place I never want to be. I don't want to be sitting in chats laughing because it's hard for me to laugh with anybody who I know glorify the can. Because all I'm thinking about is the blacks, whether they my ancestors, anybody else that were hung from trees. So people say, Danny, you being too bold. No, but those are the truth. Tell me what, even for white people, what did the Klan establish for you? Other than killing all the blacks that were around where they live. What did they do? And this was at a time when blacks were not killing each other. That's why we had Willie Lynch. I'm not going to get into all that with you, but I'm just saying, they weren't even killing each other at the time. So what violence were they bringing? So anybody who could sit, how do I sit and say, oh, Tina, let me laugh with you when I know that there's somebody who's related to somebody who wiped out people because they were black. I can't. They could sit in any chat. I just don't want to be in none. And now I feel like all the reject racists are coming into these chats these days and being loved on. But it's somebody who is a subscriber who being hate on because you don't like somebody they're around. It's you're forcing people to be around whoever you want them to be around because you want to get. I don't know. I don't know. In my opinion. In my opinion. How a heifer gonna tell me you was hooking with your kids now? Didn't tell me anything about any of these women. Were they hooking with the kids now? Oh, they had a lot of sex partners. Were they getting money on the dresser? Don't tell me you was pregnant and some man was running around looking at you and it was the same amount of time your kid was born. Like I said, y'all put your kids in these stories. They was able to find out who your son's friend was. Wait a minute, see, will you be around John? Didn't John say that your son got put out your house because you couldn't take him because he was gay? And that the friend who took his life was really his boyfriend? Ain't that what John said? Not what Danny said. Ain't that what he said about your son? People like, I need to talk to him. So, Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday, y'all. I can't throw back. I got to throw back on these people. And when I throw back just to the beginning of the year, Sweaty jumped in a live that was about domestic violence. Kales came up to talk about a young black man who was 187. And Sweaty came up and glorified the Klan. You know back in the day how many Klans members were police officers? She came in and glorified that. And me and her fell out because I asked her, wait, what are you doing? Why did you even come up and say that? I didn't cuss her out. She told me I was saying she was a Klans member. And I know one thing about guilt. It lies in the guilty. Then she turned and went to some old lying and evil and fuck you and all this stuff. And I said, are you exactly who you saying you're not? And I bagged down. Boom. Boom. I don't need to show you the things you showed your face, your whole skirt showing. I don't need to show you. You know? So I don't need to show you nothing. But I'm definitely looking at what Caucasians are okay with you about that. After you put it out there. You glorified it. They okay with it? Because like I said, Miami Lou family was in the Klan and she didn't glorify it. She didn't think it was what made her, grace and mercy for the greatest things, like her father was a president. And she became a better person to the world for her children. And y'all know it's Emma Lou world all day, every day. Every day. It's Emma Lou world. Yeah. So some of this stuff I'm like, wait, these people are the people telling us about other people and what they did? Oh, okay. Okay. D was sending strange men to a woman's house. See, I'm so real that it don't matter what I feel about you today. That was wrong when it was done to Jules. I thought it then, I believe it now. My moral compass don't go away because I like or dislike somebody. So yeah, no, it was wrong. But she wants to sit and tell everybody else, girl, you are out here playing super raw. Would you like for somebody to be sending your daughter's address out? I'm not talking about the internet. It could just be somebody she know and just be mad and just be giving her address out. It's not safe. So you and your crew can't come up talking about nothing when y'all doing shit like that. Hey, do you know one of these people, whether it's D, John, Amber, Sly, Siwa, Star, any of them. They are running around making stock calls, and I'm gonna put Lily in this because she the one who came and showed all these people how to make these calls, and they like it because remember she was doing it. She's the one who did it, saying it was Terry Lynn with Terrell. She's doing it, and they know. And once again, we pretend like we forget the past, but these people are so invested that they are literally calling people under Mim's number, y'all. Out of all the bitches' names y'all can use, out of all the people's names y'all could use, because this is how hateful they are. And whenever one of them called, the other one's called. So that's how I know they doing it together. Because the likeliness that one would be calling while the other one's calling, or right after or right before, means they're doing this together. Because bitter bitches link up. They give each other their. Oh, I'm gonna teach you how to make stock accounts. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. I'm gonna teach you, and they do it together. They teach their subscribers that work with them how to do it, and they spread like cancer and mustard. But people be so wanting to get the one person, they don't realize they're all doing this together. It's simple and plain. And so from now on, I just tell people, stop giving these people out your number, because a lot of these, especially if they're in these camps that have been giving out people number, get caught up in the storm where people don't get them. Talk to them on IG. They got a way to call them on the phone on that. Do that. Don't give me your number. Call them on Facebook Messenger. You know what I'm saying? Call them on one of them devices. Don't give them that. If you give out your name, the very first time they make a threat, record it, take it dead to your police department. Don't respond to them on the internet. Go dead on them. Everybody can't afford to get legal counsel. You know what I'm saying? So I love to tell everybody, just go get legal counsel. But hey, everybody in your state gonna have some kind of legal aid. Call them to them and tell them, hey, I was a subscriber and I'm actually so afraid I don't want to go see if they can help. They might want to catch that case. You never know. But just do it that way, because nobody should be walking around here feeling unsafe behind the computer at their home. Because that ain't even funny. And these people that say they're unsafe and keep coming back, they fine. They're not scared. That's why they back. That's why they go and do lives that are to incite people. Because they be saying it, come and hear it. Come get what I want. I know you watching, want to hear it, hear it, hear it, hear it. They want them to hear it. Then they say, I don't watch these people. And as soon as people go live, they got their earbud on listening to them. That's called tit for tat for real. That's literally what it is right there, what they're doing. Y'all let them do it. They all OGs. They got it. They got it. Now, if one of they flunkies want to run up and you want to catch them on the side, that's what aid and assistance is for. You know what I mean? Just like I said, if somebody come in this chat disrespecting one of y'all, I'm going ham in, and so is the whole chat. They come in here and disrespect me. I know that's the chat gonna do, but we ain't here to disrespect nobody. But we gonna show you how you come together up in this mofo. I kick you right out of your royal ass. Until you come back when your crown fit. Don't come up here with no Burger King crowns. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We wear real crowns around here. And heavy is the head that wear the crown. It's real hard when you're around a bunch of simple people doing simple shit not to end up doing some old simple shit with them. But a real leader can stand and watch it and be like, even if I play, I'm going to show you how to play different. They going to know my name because I'm going to play a whole different game. While you playing the same game, nothing happened. Period. I said this church was on fire last night, but it just had me thinking about the past. It had me think with all these people, like just thinking about what they do, how they swear it's not their life, but then they make it their life. They swear it's not their life, but then they say how it's controlling their life. They swear it's not their life. Like, well, I'm so confused on what's going on here. So yeah, But yeah, when you just think back on some of this, you'd be like, people be having to change their name and come back in chats like they whole different people. Just like, I mean, Carmen's a biatch don't come up in here no more. And I don't have nothing against Carmen's a biatch. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And all she's done, even, you know what I'm saying? She's one of my first subscribers. When she do something, like anybody else, just like if I do it, I want you to say something to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But she don't come in here because that day I said, you talking about people being messy, you messy too. Yeah. Then we call me as messy, ma'am. Did we not say I love your messy ass, girl? Don't get that mad, girl. I ain't got nothing against you. Like I said, people be changing their name. And like I said, half the people don't like me, they ain't did nothing to them. They be watching me just to look for something I did wrong, said wrong. They ain't listen to the whole thing I said. They ain't listening. They'll swear I'm doing something if you watch me from the beginning. It's no difference. I told you that I'm not gonna go into nobody panel to argue. I'm not coming up on nobody panel to go back and forth or talk with liars. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, man, you know, such is such a liar. Oh, he's such a racist. Then tell you, girl, I go on the panel. I will not. And they can say that's scary. Scare my ass up. No, you a fool. What do they say is the definition of insanity, y'all? I don't even gotta tell it. Everybody in here knows what the definition of insanity is, right? It's doing the same thing over and over again and wanting different results. What if we watch for the last 3 years with all these people do the same thing? Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Same thing over and over again. They want different results. Oh, we gonna get Jay White down. How? Ain't nobody trying to get him down. They trying to go back and forth. I challenge anybody. Give them, because I know all these people can't do no 30 days. Give them a week. But see, if you wanted to be evidence, like to even challenge it up against YouTube, you need to be like 30 days of them constantly going in on you. And if you were going in on them before, be smart enough before you do the 30 days, say, this is where I draw the flag. I am done with this fight. I will not have it. I will take my channel and continue to grow while I do my blah, 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 blah. Get real good with them like you're talking to your HR. Get real good with them. You know what to say when you're talking to them. Say all that on your live. And then sit still. And honey, when you want to go live, what you do is you go make uploads that you don't publish, where you are responding to this, where you're saying, oh, you almost had me come on this live today, but trust me, I'm going to do, and make sure you talk and slick like that, say, but trust me, I'm going to do you the right way. I'm going to make you put your foot in your mouth and eat it. I'm going to make sure you eat your foot. I'm going to make sure you stick it up your bum and become constipated. I'm going to make sure you do. And then you let these people, but these people can't do it. They can't zip these lips. They don't have the strength. Even though in the fight they ain't even winning, you get a bunch of people in your chat, they gonna throw some super chats, they gonna do all that because you're talking about somebody they can't stand or whatever. But you still hurt by the fact that I know y'all gotta be. You still hurt. This person just dogged your kid out from the internet. It's out here forever. It's out here forever. What do you do about that? It's all over Reddit. It's all over here. It's all over there forever. Is it worth it? How much do y'all checks be for this soul, for your soul? Like how much? I got to know, because y'all heifers better be telling me y'all, and this is cheap money too, but y'all better be telling me off of sitting at your home, turning on stream, y'all, you bringing in about 10 stacks a month. Please tell me. Please. And it's your play money. 10 stacks to play with for the month. Please. And I still in sales with my soul, because peace is a privilege that you can't buy. Because if you could, every rich person would be happy. And you know they say it ain't tricking if you got it, but it's tricking if you bought it. So if you went out and knew you bought that coochie, you bought that D, it's tricking. But if I'd have gave it to you without it, it ain't tricking because I got it, boo. But what I gave this to somebody I ain't even thinking about like that if we was all out together. That's why when you real players, it'd be 20 people at the table. Be $1,000 a real player. Say, hey, y'all put y'all shit up. I got this to the whole table, and they never like, oh, you spent 100. How much did you spend? They just cut the bill and keep it going. Real, they ain't sitting. They ain't tricking if you got it. And once again, they're not gonna be wasting money. They're not gonna be spending their rent money. They're not gonna be spending their kids' college tuition to show you how that's tricky. To show you how good it is. But yeah, I got to think about the past. I was like, think about some of these people. Think about the hypocrisy. Think about how much they done played in your face. trying to see why it sound like they stopped. It sound like somebody on the phone because I don't hear another person. But Nino's like, are they in the house? They're not. They're walking past, but it sound like they stopped. I'm talking. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, it's just had me throwback at the end. Jag and TJ is so deep, so demonic, so twisted, so such a form of DV that I feel like it should be separate. Like it should be a separate conversation because it is just the pits of darkness and I mean toxic. It's just disgusting. And it's just an example again of what these people will do for clicks and views. Jaguar's convinced she run YouTube as if she's big enough to run. It is content creators out here with 21 million subs, and if I told you their name, you wouldn't know who they were. You get what I'm saying? So if they got 21 million and nobody knows who they are, why do you think you're somebody? That's what's wrong with these people. That's how you know these people are looking for validation, is that they are sitting this big. They are a quarter on a table that's as big as a city, and they are telling us they're the biggest quarter on the table. Chris Rock had this movie. It's that movie where he cheated on his wife. But anyway, in that movie, Chris Rock brought to his job like millions of dollars with his business. He brought millions of dollars. So he got so cocky one day. He's sitting in there because he's slipping at work. You know, he missing shit. He's slipping because he all up messing with this woman. So his boss kind of bring him in and give him this chat like, hey, you all in this coochie and you're messing up. You mess up again, we're going to let you go. He tried to get slick with his boss and tell his boss like, man, I done brought millions up in here. I did this. I've done more than all these people. Because he naming, you know, who he working against. You know, his other co-workers. He naming them, right? His boss pulled a quarter out of his pocket. He put it on the table. He set the quarter right at the edge and corner of the table. And it was, you know, one of them offices, you know, them long ass tables. So they have meetings at it. They have 40 people. It's just a long table. Hey, his boss put it on and he said, what you done for this company. He tell him how much the company is worth. You get what I'm saying? And then he tell him what you've done is that. Meaning it's nothing in the overall picture. When you're on YouTube, remember you're on a universe. And the reason they keep telling you, man, if you open yourself to this whole thing, yeah, you're going to get a lot of snakes, terrible people, because you opening yourself up to this universe. But if you're doing with something that people like and it's something big, you can grab lots of people. People who would never knew, it's lots of them. So to keep yourself small is a choice. It's a choice in the universe. But like I said, but to think you the biggest fry in here, you're a joke. You're a joke. YouTube at the end of the year is going to list the biggest people on it. And you ain't in it, you ain't the biggest person on here. So stop. Stop. You can look it up. Who are the top beauty? Who's the top in this? Who's the top blogger? Who's the top in gossip? Who's the top in this? They got them. And some of these people running around in their chest ain't on the list. You know that song? He knows my name. Google don't know your name and they write you a check. They don't know you like that. They don't call and you say their name. Oh, I know who that is. Yeah, I know him. He the shit. I be watching him sometimes, so they don't. They don't. But these nobodies that had y'all thinking that Google signed a check and then had them co-sign it. For clicks and views. Y'all remember even in the family sector, old girl adopted a whole baby for the clicks, for the views, and they just gave the baby back. Y'all remember that? More pandemic shit. Y'all remember that? She was a big time in the family sector. That's why anytime you have the kids involved, they tell you, oh, you can't be doing this. Because they also know that, once again, that's why when kids are on it, they tell you they don't want comments turned on. They don't want this. And the reason why is because they know this is a universe. And all the petties will be on that kid's channel. How these people work for a machine and don't even know how the machine go? Y'all want to know what the subscribers doing, what the creators do. But even if you knew 200 creators and you knew 2,000 subscribers, you don't know what all of them do because that's not even a 10% of the whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you break it down like that, when y'all, all these smart people, let's talk stats. Statistics count. What are the stats on this? And when you do the stats, these people are nobodies. They think they're bigger than these people they call little. They're nobodies. They're still in the same category these people they call little. So all these people 5, 6, 7,000 in the realm of YouTube, you basically are the people that is 1,000. Because there's people that have 1,000 subscribers that are gonna get um, more more oh, the word just slipped my mind. But y'all know, more communication with they subscribers, more comments. They're gonna catch more views. They're doing more stuff. They're just doing more. And then there's gonna be some that, you know what I'm saying? They might not be able to get 1,000 in the chat, but they can still get things doing, and they have 1,000. There's people with less than 1,000 got videos with 20, 30,000 views on it. Because they were dropping things over and over, and some of them hit. They grabbed things that were super trending and they talked about them. That's how they grew. So like I said, once again, you got to be a small fry. Like I said, people kill me when they swear they so big, but you could see me. If you was that big, you wouldn't even know my name. You wouldn't. Trust me, I'm sure somebody go every day live and talk about Beyonce and she don't know their name. Good or bad. Because when you're so high up, it's hard to catch everything down. But these people be on here, I'm so much better than them, but you know what they did, what they watch, you watching them, you talking about them, you in traffic groups trying to diss them, you doing, man, I don't talk about nobody that much. Like, just some nobody ass, nothing ass person ain't somebody I'm talking about like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. They will. And to me, once again, people do what they want with their money. And so if you want to give because you happy, because sometimes you are happy. Sometimes I clap. I might not send no super chat, but sometimes they be giving it to these people, and I'm like, finally, about time. Just like I'm telling y'all, when John Yates came up on that thing and said that Danny was a British white woman, and she came back for him, notice he didn't go on Big Danny raids. How come can't leave y'all hoes alone? But he sure got off her back. You know why? Because he went to get on her back. She flipped him over and put a saddle on that bitch. She was about to ride him dead into the... And he was like, I better get out of here. Look like she about to auntie advise me for 2.0. Mm-hmm. How come he still ain't riding her? How come he got so radio silent? I'm asking for a friend. That nosy heifer that live inside my head. Go enjoy your granddaughter, girl. You better not be coming back when your granddaughter there. Go, have fun. But yeah. People forget that. Okay. Crazy. And like I said, please, some of these people want you to look at it, but it's just real hard. Don't show me no video with Sewell that's over 4 months old. And I'm being nice by just saying 4 months. If it's over 4 months old, and then have her in the chat cracking jokes about it, you were there. When y'all show this live, are y'all showing the chat too? Because we gonna see her in the chat. She gonna come up on some of these panels and be giving us Malcolm Farrakhan, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, and whatever other great person she gonna come up with. You better enjoy that grandbaby. Enjoy her. But yeah, like I said, So when I see these people, I'm like, hold on, y'all. Wait, hold on. Wait. Because to me, if you're going to judge something, it should be in a whole. Now, when you're putting judgment on it, I'm saying, oh, you're going to die because you're doing this. This is going to happen. I'm going to risk you death for something terrible. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life because of this. That's a judgment. I'm not trying to give you judgment. I'm judging the whole situation. Hey, D, we at your biatch? Hey, you're Durin. Just walking into Throwback Thursday. Just throwing Billy out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, but with the Jaguar, it's so much in that. So many dark twists and turns. I'm like, that's a whole movie on its own. Just to even discuss the last 2 days. Like, oh, that's a whole conversation by itself. I mean, that's triggering so many things. I mean, like I said, it's toxic. It's DV in our face. You know what I mean? It's woof. That's what I've been watching Jag since she came to YouTube. And I had to say this year's been woo, the creme de la creme. Like she in there, how low can you go? Could you go down low? I'm like, she is making up content in our face. She should just make a mini series. Cause then you could make up stories and do them, it'd be content, you get views, but make it like, like the Awakenings. I don't know if y'all used to get the Awakenings, but that was filmed right here on the south side of Chicago. But we had a show called The Awakenings. I mean, that show lasts for years. And it was just a drama. That's what they should do. They should like make a drama, a mini series, call it The Awakenings YouTube. Mm-hmm. That's what I do. I'm doing good. I cannot complain. How is your day going? Yeah, so but yeah, I think if it was like I said, so what I did was when I came on as a creator, I thought of the things as a subscriber I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand when we just be in the middle of chilling, somebody come deflect the whole thing, and then the whole mood is changed. And now we spend 30, 40 minutes trying to come back from what they did intentionally. So you can't stop people from coming. I cut that shit right off in the door. Oh, no, that sounded a little fishy to me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Like, I just don't. I'm not. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Big Brother. You know what? Years ago when I used to watch Big Brother and they started showing the feeds, I was addicted to watching it. Sometimes they wouldn't even be doing none. It'd be feeds at night. They just kind of be sitting around chilling. Maybe a couple people was up talking, but most people was asleep or whatever. I'd be all in it. I would be all in. I used to really like Big Brother so much. I still like the show, but here's a lot tonight, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Big Brother is addictive though. It's addictive. That's why even when people be like, "Oh, I'm so into Big," I be like, "Oh yeah, it's addictive. It's addictive." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, and that's what you should do. Like, if you want to just cover Big Brother, just cover Big Brother. And I tell people, I honestly, and I mean this with myself, I don't care if I put it out and get one view. I did what I want to do, and I'm going to keep doing it. Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. Crazy Cat Mama sis, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. When you've been watching since the beginning and never stopped, it's great because when you keep doing the shows, when people come in who love the show, and there's lots of people that love the show, and then you could do like, because you can't play this stuff, but you could do like, let's watch and watch the live feeds together. Do shorts every time they do a live feed. Do anything, but it's so many. There's such a Big Brother following. It's so much. So I would still stick to it if it's something I want to do. I remember when we used to be in Busy and Jolene's chat, and that's when the first time Bob Bobbles was saying she wanted to start a channel, and I can't think of the other person's name, but she said she was gonna do a channel and just cover RuPaul Drag Race. And I said, oh, I've watched it now. That's a show I've watched every single now. Big Brother, like I said, from like the beginning to, and I'm just being honest, that I could really think of to about season 10 or whatever, 11, I was faithful. Then it would come that I would be in the season because I always wanted to watch. I always wanted to keep up. You know what I'm saying? I would always do like that. So it's easy. And whenever I start watching Big Brother again, I'm into it. I was watching the Big Brothers out the country. Like I really was into Big Brother, but I like reality shows. So, but yeah, but it was somebody on there with like RuPaul. Now I've seen every one of those, every Drag Race, like every episode. And so when you watch all those shows, of course, when people start talking about just like the Housewives, there's not a season of the Housewives I haven't watched. There's not a franchise of the Housewives I haven't watched. Even when they had Vancouver now, so I'm gonna say Vancouver was good, so I'm gonna say it was bad. It depends on what you like. I liked Vancouver. Um, when Potomac first came out, I wasn't that crazy about them season one, but I continued to watch, and now I love Potomac. You know what I mean? But yeah, every one of those I watch. When it used to come up to the real world, road rules, all that stuff, they challenges, watched all them shows. I watched the real world. I watched road rules. I watched all those shows. I watched all those challenges, and I stopped watching the challenge faithfully. Sorry, CT. I just thought about his fine ass. But anyway, I stopped watching it faithfully when old girl who CT was dating. I can't think of her name right now, and she passed. She had cancer, and she passed. But remember that season before she passed, her and him was on there beasting it, and she had that old haircut like she was GI Jane. That's all she's giving, and they are giving me love. I was like, I want them to get married, and have babies, and everything. Even though I love CZ, but I was willing to let her have him, you know. But now I watch so many shows. So yes, and to me, when you a diehard fan for a show, those are the best people to do reviews. And there's gonna be more than one because it's gonna be more than one diehard fan to shows. So yeah, but you giving it from your perspective, and there's gonna be a bunch of people who want to hear it. So never give up on that. Hmm. Hmm. You know, sometimes you have to because you got to breathe because peace is a privilege. And nobody should come on here and be scared to talk, be scared to speak, be scared to watch what you want to watch what you want to watch, like who you want to like. Like you have the right. Speak when you want to speak. And like I said, if them chats ain't safe, just come back after in the comments. And then if people are coming in your comments to follow you to say something, then you know they're harassing you. Block them. You won't see them anymore. And they won't be able to talk to you in chats. But some people don't want to block them. They want to see that person when they go in there. They went to a chat because they was watching from the sidelines. They saw somebody they didn't like and they decided to go in that chat. We see it all the time when content creators are watching these people. They say, "Wait a minute, is that Cosmic up in there?" Oh yeah, I see. The next thing you know, one of them done went over into the chat to call out Cosmic because they was sitting over on another chat. Get it together. Yeah, but mm, ooh. Oh, of the challenge, yeah, girl. Mm. Oh, so it's good you get to see her. Mhm. Mhm. And they be harder on the people that didn't do anything than they are on the people that are the problem. You know, when we talk about the common denominator, some of these people done got into it, six, seven people, different people. Is it the six, seven people, or is it the one person who got into it, all these people? Common denominator. I don't have to be a genius to know that. And like I said, you got people on here who swear they so smart, but they ain't got no common sense. And let me tell you something on the internet, and unless you're on here teaching, you better have some common sense, and you gotta have some street smarts, and you have to have skin like alligators, crocodiles, matter of fact. Because if you don't, it's going to eat you up and make spit you out just like everything you hate. Everything you hate on here is exactly what it'll have you doing, and then you gonna hate yourself for stupid. to this low level, and you still don't feel good. You don't just cuss somebody out, you don't feel good about it. You just help them dock somebody, you don't feel good about it. Okay, now you're talking about the cast. I'm like, wait, Felicia, that sounds like one of the characters. Mm-hmm. Nothing solid yet. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and watch tonight instead of because one thing about me, even Big Brother, is just like how I do American Idol. So I loved American Idol for years. Then I got to a point where I just wanted to watch the beginning. You know, like the tryouts and like when they go to Hollywood. That was all I wanted to watch. Everything else I watched on American Idol were clips. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the clips that got billions of views. I would watch clips. I would watch performances. I would do that. I would just watch like the performance. You know what I mean? But I still stay in touch. That's how I'm with Big Brother. So even if I don't sit and watch the episode, I'm always gonna watch things to see what's going on. See who the people are, because like I said, Big Brother's big. So even when you go to your homie's house, somebody's talking about Big Brother. It's big. It's big. That's why you have so many people talking about it. It's big. Have a great day, Michelle. Hugs and love. Thanks for coming in. See us. Have a good one. But yeah, so like I said, I would do that if I was you. And even if you did it in uploads, you don't have to come live. Like I said, a few years back, not even a decade ago, people weren't coming on live like that on YouTube. They weren't. They were putting up uploads. And sometimes I think maybe YouTube should go back to it and we'll see how many people still can survive. If the same tough Tonys can blame anybody but theyself. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, but definitely that's what I would do. I would because when you love a show, every time you watch the episode, think about it, you be sitting there talking to the TV. You're gonna talk to somebody who watched the show about it after. Might as well make a video. You could do an upload every time they go live and just, every time they have an episode. And then you could do your own review. You could do a pre-review, like this is the, we pre-gaming. What's your thoughts? What you think gonna happen? Oh my God, did you see those clips when they did those, extended clips? Did you watch those? Did you do that? Da, 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 da. You could have that conversation, and then you could do another video where the next one is you set, and then if you set the questions out in your upload, then it gives your. So this is where the people are gonna come back and respond because you've asked questions. So they're gonna when they're watching a video, they're thinking of their response. Some of them will be typing them in their comment section as they're watching your video. So yeah, it's just something to think about. But I just feel like if it's something you want to do, ain't nothing between us but air and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Let nobody stop you but you. Just that's all you can do. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, so like I said, what is everybody getting ready to do? I know that I am. I hope Tina is up, join her granddaughter. I also just keep our Mama Ann in our prayers. Don't forget about her. Don't forget to keep her lifted and all the people. If you didn't see them in here, just don't say they might have been somewhere else. They might have been doing something else. They might have been having fun. They might be sick. They might be going through. They might be. We all standing in need of something. So keep everybody lifted. And if you don't want to think about the ones, don't worry about thinking about the ones you don't like. I'm talking about the ones you do like. This is one of the things where we already know who you're talking about. I'm not talking about the people you don't like. I'm talking about the people you do like. That's what you should be worrying about. You should spend more time on the things you like and love than you do on the things you don't. No, that's just simple. That's just give yourself some peace. But yeah. So like I said, I'm gone for now. I am I don't know what later on is gonna hold. Because like I told y'all, now I'm on the Danny Stain. Well, y'all know I'm still in my. Even though I'm not doing the walk videos, I walked last night. I actually went for a walk. Walked 10 blocks last night, 1 in the morning. That's a fact. I was on the phone doing it, so that's a fact. So I still walk every day. I just haven't been putting it on videos, but every day what I've been trying to do is do things that make my brain happy, make me feel good. I enjoy. So that's how you got me down at Navy Pier. You got me at Buckingham. So it's still more of those videos to come because it was 30 days. I ain't even 30 days in it. So, I go into surgery on the 17th of October. So we do still have the month of September. But yeah, so like I said, every day just make sure that you love on you and do something that you enjoy, that makes you feel good, that makes you happy. Make sure you do that, like I said, because if you're not giving as much as you give out to you, you're gonna always feel shorty. So love you first and love you most. I mean, love it, because then the love you're gonna give out is gonna be even better. It's gonna be even better. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Or you can come in the mid, and when you started before, like, so like, if you're gonna start, let's just say next week, and there's a few episodes before you, all week do the recaps on them to lead up to that day, so you right on track. That's the way to do it too. So yeah, but that's what it's about. Cause let me tell you something. If people fear you, that only goes so far. When people respect you, they go everywhere. And then here's the thing: people really respect you when they know that you're not trying to climb them to the top. That you, matter of fact, trying to build a road and an escalator so we can all go. Now, if they don't want to go, they don't have to. That's fine. But at least we made a way. That's how I feel about it. That's all Danny be out here doing. I ain't know nothing else. Just like when you go in poor communities, they say, why are they always fighting and selling drugs? But when you go through there, there's no jobs, and most of the businesses are hiring from outside, not in the communities. Where is the hope? Where is the park? Where is the build up? Why are there abandoned buildings still boarded and sitting there? Why are the schools lacking computers and good teachers? What is going on? And not to say there are great teachers inside, but I'm just saying, but you have more of, so what's going on? But then they'll complain while they're doing it. But would you ask them, if I gave you the same stuff, could you even make it that far? But who wouldn't start fighting the system? Who wouldn't? Well, that's a whole other story. That's a whole nother story, y'all. But yeah, so like I said, I'm sorry. I ain't, like I said, if I want to see people winning when I don't give a damn about them, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. I'd rather spend more time caring and showing people that there is a safe place everywhere. Everywhere. But if you keep running into the most dangerous places, don't be surprised if you get caught in a drive-by. It happens. That's why I roll through here in a bulletproof. And everybody's strapped in the vehicle. We rolling through these streets. Not start nothing, but trying to ride through safe. We keep each other sane. Because we have to deal with this crazy. And I mean, like I said, I'd be lying if I didn't say I don't watch something. But when I told y'all I was going to take a break from some of the stuff that's just too toxic, I meant that. Because ain't nothing happening to it. Like I said, I'm always be on the right way to get rid of these people that, like I said, the racism, the trash, yeah, I'm definitely going to be on it. And I'm definitely going to speak up. I'm going to be on that. But just every day, just because y'all want to fight back and forth and it just make the numbers up and we really just there to make these numbers up. No. Because y'all taking some of the biggest tragedies and some of the biggest things that some of us are fighting and some of the things that hurt us today, to this day, and throwing it in our face and then making us choose whose side we on. Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all on one side. Y'all's. Your bank account. Because every time I hear y'all talking, that's time I'm hearing about money. What was she talking about? Listen, she got my attention. I want to eat trap. Alright. Oh, that's good. I love when y'all loving on each other. I love that. And that's why I said people be so busy talking about all the people they don't like in chats, how they saw them in chat. Why don't y'all go to the chats where you see the people you like? So y'all go love on each other. Y'all go laugh at these people together. Like, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why when people looking at people chat, why are you mad that they're in there enjoying the conversation about what they want to talk about? That's what they want to talk about. Let them have it. Listen, they in their chat. At least they ain't coming to your chat to tell me how much they hate me. If they ain't coming over here to do it, they can do it in their chat. That's their safe haven. That's they clubhouse. That's their kingdom. Like I said, it's just like, I mean, if your house got roaches, and we cool. I just, it's two things that's never gonna happen. I ain't never eating up in your crib. And if I step up in your shit, when I leave, I'm shaking everything off. But that's your shit. You living in the roaches, not me. I'm not spending the night. You know what I mean? I'm coming in a hazmat suit because I just don't want to bring roaches out. That's how I feel about some of these chats. Where do you think I'll be over there? While the Grand Wizard is sitting in the chat next to a petty, next to a drug. Baby big. Now, if I got somebody in the chat and they saying, man, I'm fighting and I'm going, man, I'm praying for you every day. For every one of my sisters and brothers in these chats since I've been a YouTuber. I don't care when I was just a subscriber. When I've seen them say, I got this day of sobriety or I took a step towards sobriety, I took a step, I'm always praying for them. I am. I truly am. And I think that it takes a lot of strength to just finally decide to take care of you. Because that's who you saving. You saving you. Forget them other people. They gonna hold on to what you did wrong when you did it, but you saving you. You made that till last day. And hey, even if you fall, we'll just start this over. But we here, and I'm here supporting, and I got love for you. So now, to watch people sit up and just glorify getting high, of narcotics, to glorify being so drunk, and these are things that it's somebody whose father, mother couldn't be there for them like they wanted to because they were sick. Because that is an illness. It's not a joke. It's the reason why so many children don't have their parents wholeheartedly. Because it's hard to be an alcoholic and be there completely. It's hard to be a druggie and be there completely, even if you're there more than most. People you love are watching you hurt yourself. And there's nothing they can do. No words, their love, there'll never be enough. So I respect all people who took that fight. And I don't think you should ever be making fun of anyone in that fight. You shouldn't. But when y'all on here telling me like it's the gospel, what some, because this one I'm going to have to say something about somebody in their drug, but some junkie is saying. Okay. That's all I got to say. Okay. If y'all want to tell me somebody that came on this platform and lied every time they came on here, didn't tell me, but you know they had said this about social justice. We believe them now? Now we believe them? Why do we believe them now? If they've done nothing but lie to us, why do we believe them? Why do you believe them? I don't. I'm just listening. Y'all think I believe every politician? I don't. But I know that all of them are basically the same. Hey y'all, sorry about that. My computer just acted up. So wait a minute, I'm gonna have to come off of this. But I was getting ready to wrap it up anyway, so I said I'll just wrap it up on my phone. Shut this down. I'm gonna plug this all the way in. I don't know why I do stuff like that. I plug in my computer, my laptop, because it dies while I'm talking to y'all. The charger came out, and I still kept talking. Like I had charged it for hours. I had charged it for 20 minutes, and I'm running a whole live stream on it. Girl, I be doing too much. Y'all know I'm the captain of team too much. Like most people are just players in the game. You know, little cheerleaders. I'm the captain. I'm the captain. I'm at the top of the pyramid. Me. I am Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Mm. So you gotta think highly of yourself, honey. And I think highly of myself. I say, Hunty, if there's a team too much, you the captain, girl. Hunty. If you're a Brady girl, you're a Marsha girl. You know what I mean? That's me. Oh man, y'all. I am literally I'm literally about to chillax. I'm trying to debate what movie I want to watch. Now I kinda want to watch White Chicks. But White Chicks is one of my happy place movies. So like on nights when my mind is kind of away and I want to go. Look, Jan Brady, I'm Marsha. Nino. Hold on, because he's not gonna disrespect me like that. He's not gonna disrespect me like that in my own bed. Did he just turn his butt toward me, yo? Did he just give me his butt? See, that's why I said one of these people, y'all these content creators, y'all walk together, they'll be talking about my Danny got this small house. First of all, Danny has a 2-bedroom home. Apartment that is affordable enough for me that I am blessed enough that if I didn't have to work because I'm disabled and not even get disability, that I cannot work. But I'm comfortable. I got a living room I love to come chill up in. We can turn on my camera anytime in my home. It's not going to be dirty because I don't live in dirt. I don't sit around on the internet all day. Even when I'm watching shows all day. Danny watching, I cook. I literally cook. Y'all know I eat fast food too. And y'all see, Danny's eating. I've been eating once a day. But anyway, and not because I'm trying to eat one day a day to starve myself, but literally that's just how my appetite been running. But I'm going to cook. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to take care of what I got to do. I'm going to still produce something on my channel in that same day. But like I said, but some of these people they can't turn the camera on. It's always a reason. Oh, we ain't put on no clothes. Why are you talking to us just naked? Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of people walking in the house. Well, they walking in the camera too. We can hear them. They're in the earshot. I can't do it, and it's not because I'm better than nobody. I'm just saying I'm happy with what I got in life. I'm happy that no matter how stressed I got in life or mad I got in life, I didn't give up. I'm happy I still got something mental. All the squirrels ain't ran up out my tree. So yeah, so like I said, but people be on here talking crap about you still. Oh, Danny, I'm good. I got a studio. I got an actual room that is for me to film and do what I want to do. Because what I'm gonna do is gonna involve you having your own studio. I got a bedroom, this man. Got a bed in it. I can go to sleep. I got a closet. I got a living room when I don't want to just sit in my room on the bed all day. I got a whole dining room where I can sit in at the table, and I've actually made that my room of peace. I got bamboos all up in there. I got affirmations all over my floor, my wall. I'm good. I'm at peace. Yeah, that's it. So anybody who didn't give up when life was kicking your butt, you was down like Rocket when the Russian beat him up. Okay, we you wasn't down like Apollo because Apollo didn't make it. Y'all know the Russian beat him to death. So no, you got beat up now. The Russian beat Rocky down. Okay, he got back up. He got back up. So yeah, if you didn't give up on life, if you had illness and you've been sick almost your whole life, but you still got a good spirit, and you still fight. Last on my phone ringing. So yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here because that's why I don't get on my phone because that's when it's ringing. The phone didn't ring all the time. It's on here. I just what it does. But yeah, guys. So like I said, have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. See y'all. Mm, 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 mm.